Gotham Knights is a repetitive, uninspired and bland mess, with so many glaringly nonsensical design choices that I simply can't in good heart recommend it. Gotham Knights gives you 4 different characters to play as, but they're painstakingly similar, and even when you fully upgrade them all, they barely differ. Just look at the heavy ranged attacks. What doesn't help is that combat is based on abilities, not core combat mechanics. There are a few skills you'll unlock, but they're minor and don't change how you play. This is one of those absurd design choices, basing combat on abilities instead of adding new skills, and since abilities run on a relatively slow resource meter and the way you unlock them is a tedious grind, you'll likely end up using the same 2 abilities throughout the whole game. And the abilities are mostly just locking you in an animation and dealing damage. It doesn't make combat fun. Batgirl even has the beat up skill from the Arkham games, but it's an ability instead of a core combat mechanic. These design decisions make combat shallow, bland and repetitive. Movement is boring. You grapple, jump, grapple, jump. The characters also have their own movement ability, but they barely do anything to make movement interesting. The campaign has some solid set pieces and well-made cutscenes, but they're few and far between. Mostly, you'll just be toured around the city interrogating regular enemies on the streets or something else you've done before. It ends up making the story at least 25% longer than it needed to be. The story is just okay. It has some good moments, definitely, and it's built on a solid enough idea, but the execution is so average that it's just okay. The main characters are done well, that is to say the 4 knights and Alfred. I always look forward to the next cutscene between them at the Belfry.
Really, Dick?
It's a good dynamic and the voice acting is
Alfred
great.
had dinner ready an hour ago.
The game looks good, but it lacks a unique art style and everything looks pretty much the same in the city. It looks good, but it's not interesting and it lacks character. It looks especially bland because you have Arkham Knight to compare it to. Music is forgettable, but it does what it needs to do. Stealth is obsolete, because whenever you take out a certain number of enemies, reinforcements spawn and instantly know where you are, and it alerts everyone. Even if it wasn't bugged, it has no depth to encourage the playstyle, even if you're playing as Robin or Batgirl who have more tools designed around it. The open world design is among the worst I've ever seen. Activities, except for the 3 side stories, are the most generic and uninspired they could have made. An example: fast travel points are locked until you go to them, wait around for a drone to dock for maybe a minute, look at it for 5 seconds, and your reward is a fast travel point. It's boring, and frankly, it seems like it wastes your time on purpose. The crime pool is shallow, and for some reason, they love the Guard X objective in a game where the targeting system seems like it's broken half the time. Puzzles are pointless. They don't make you think and the game would be better off without them. Loot is boring because they don't do anything except change your stats. It's just choosing the piece with the highest number. There's no depth to it. It doesn't make the game better or worse because it just doesn't matter. All in all, this game just makes me upset because it's clear that there could have been something at least good here if it was tweaked just slightly. But what's actually here is just an extremely mediocre game. I do not recommend Gotham Knights.